Greetings from RADE Garage. In this installation video, I will show you how to install our rear rack on the CFmoto 450 MT. These parts you will get from us: the rear rack support, M8 washers, M8 self-locking nuts, M8 by 20 bolts, M8 by 50 bolts, and tube spacers. For installation, we recommend you these tools: Allen key size 6, size 5, and wrench size 13. In this chapter, I will show you how to remove the original rear rack with the handles, so we can then install RADE Garage side panniers. We start by removing this plastic holder. To do that, we need to remove these 4 bolts, and you will need Allen key size 5. When you remove the plastic holder for the bags, you will now see 2 bolts, which we must remove. You will need Allen key size 6. We need to remove the seat. You will unlock it on the left side. On the back, you will lift it up and then you will push the seat back. Under seat, there are 2 bolts with the hexagon head, which we must remove, so we can then take out the handles with the rear rack. You will need wrench size 13. When we remove all the bolts, you just take out the rear rack with the handles. We will now prepare the rear rack. Before we can install it on the bike, you will need the rear rack, support for the rear rack, 2 M8 self-locking nuts, M8 by 20 bolts, and M8 washers. Also, you will need Allen key size 5 and wrench size 13. Take the rear rack and the support. We need to line these 2 holes with these 2 holes, like this. Then we will take the M8 bolts and now we will use the washers and then the self-locking nut. Now we will use the Allen key and the wrench 13, but don't fully tight it, because we need have small adjustment when we want to install it on the bike. We will tight the nuts and the bolts later on the bike. In this chapter, I will show you how to install the rear rack on the bike. Take the assembled rear rack, place it on these holders on the frame, like this. Then take the tube spacers and mount the rear rack with the bolts. You will need Allen key size 5 to fully tight these bolts, and then you will need wrench 13 so we can tight these 2 bolts at the rear. Take the seat when you install the rear rack and place it back on the bike. The installation of the rear rack is now complete, and I hope you will enjoy it an any day adventure.